from Colorado's capital city, welcome to Denver. This is Empower Field at Mile High. Today, a good matchup here in the AFC. It's the New England Patriots and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson, it's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go here from Mile High. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Once more, it's Henderson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third, they need 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. They get 16 on that connection. First down, New England.
16 yards. That's good for our Patriots. First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, New England.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it'll bring up second down.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Working out of the gun. It's May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Patriots first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. May to the air once more. And on third down, that ball's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On fourth down, out comes Andres Portegales for the Patriot field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. That one is good. And the Pats will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by their quarterback, the veteran out of Auburn. It is Jarrett Stidham.
You know, as crazy as it sounds, Mike, it's just so funny how things can change in the NFL. There was a time not too long ago where Jarrett Stidham was viewed potentially as the heir apparent to Tom Brady in New England. Now, we all know that certainly didn't work out that way, but he is a smart quarterback, and he will give his team a legitimate chance to win as long as he does his part.
And he'll get forward for a couple. Jack Gibbons is there to bring him down.
Up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 7. A play fake now. Stidham, the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Stidham. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Harvey. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Around a shotgun, it's Stidham. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And that'll set up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Patriots offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They had the field goal on the opening drive to take the early lead. See if they can improve on it here. 3-0 is our score, and it's 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson, and he'll get about 5. From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Patriots out on top. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. As we are ready to get back underway. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Alex Singleton, they're on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and 2. Here we go. May going to look to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Broncos offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll go play action here with Stidham. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. That one incomplete. Good job, Pittsburgh there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down. They'll run the sneak, and he will have the Broncos 1st down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the 1st down.
And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
It's a gain of 21
A gain there of 21. 1st down, Broncos.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed, great run.
That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and They've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On third down, it's Stidham. This one complete to Sutton. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
Singleton on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Broncos' 47-yard line.
2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's May. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. John A. Barron is there to make the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Look wide. Get this one complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Third down and 3. To throw is May. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 25.
These curl routes. He's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Here comes the jet sweep. He'll get to the edge, but unsuccessfully stopped there for no gain.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense, no gain.
On 2nd down, it's May. Open man, Demario Douglas. He's taken down just shy of the 10. New England going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
And the Patriot first down.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Now, May. He'll step up and run. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
Brings up second and a yard.
On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Patriots, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Broncos offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with a first down. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Zone read, a give to Harvey. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Denver first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Throwing on first down, it's Stidham. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Third and short. Here's Stidham. Oh, a loose football. And no turnover here. One of the Cards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Patriots offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. The middle, it's Henderson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
13 yards on the catch there. First down, New England.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing now is May. Has caught right side by Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another
15-yard pickup there. Good for a Patriots first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. To throw now, May. That's complete to Diggs. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
1st and 10 on the 12-yard line.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Has completed to Douglas. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Patriots. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So now May and the Patriots going to line up and go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for
Looking out of the gun. It's May. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Goes nothing.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Broncos offense getting set to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stidham. On the move, trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Stidham. He connects with Mims. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it here, and that's going to be enough for a 1st down, taking this to the 34.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the 1st down.
Straight ahead goes Harvey. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance in both run and pass.
And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Broncos.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They get 21 on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
And despite things looking pretty bleak at the moment, I think you got to respect the fact they're out there swinging. They're trying to pull off a double-digit comeback here in the fourth quarter.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
A lot on the line here. Fourth down and 9. Working out of the gun, here's Stidham. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll try the left side with Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Out of the gun, here's May. He's got Douglas going deep. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
You just can't defend a pass much better than that, Mike. And the way they teach these defenders is attack the receiver's hand with your hands. That's the catch point that you want to disrupt, and makes a really nice play on the ball, and he's able to knock it out of bounds.
Again, working deep downfield. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Here's first down. They'll drop to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 43-yard line.
It is 2nd and a yard. Around a shotgun. It's Stidham. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to have the Broncos first down. They get it easily. 4th and 1, and they pick up 5.
First down.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds, gain of just a couple, and now he's got 3rd down coming up. Now Stidham. That's taken in by Franklin. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has a decision to make.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll take a shot with Mims. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion. And that'll do it. For my partner, Greg Olson, for our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.